projector along with an iPad into what is essentially a document camera. I really like working with document cameras, or what I'm about this invention, which is actually done by the man who runs the iPad test kitchen, and I'll try and link that below. He was really creative. I saw him at a workshop do this, so I thought I would create my own video on how to do it. There are a couple of things that I did want to tweak, so I'll show you those things as well. Yeah, no, I love working with the document camera. I think it's a lot more effective within the 21st century classroom than other technologies that are out there. The document camera, I think, allows more manipulation by the students, and so it's more effective during instructional time than a smartboard sometimes. So yeah, when you can find a way that find a time that uses technology, not just for technology's sake, but that it helps with instructional time, it shows our students that, hey, you don't always need technology, but sometimes it supplements what you're doing. So it's great role modeling that way, and this is really like cost effective. Most teachers nowadays usually have the iPad, and we are getting rid of a lot of our old overhead projectors. So usually you can talk to your principal and he'll let you have them. So that's what's happened in this case. So yeah, we're gonna do that today, so come on along, let's get it done. For this project, you will need an iPad, an overhead projector, a projector, scissors, dual-sided tape, screwdriver, and scissors. Okay, so step one, I would unscrew the screw that's just at the back here. So I always have to remember lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Okay.
So unscrew that. Now, I would have my plastic baggie out. I didn't bring one today, but I would have my plastic baggie out just in case I wanted to hang on to the parts, just in case you wanted to put it back together.
Good idea.
Okay, so that one comes off. So that piece comes off, and now there's two screws on the inside. Perfect. And this will just come off really easy. There we go. Okay, so that's that now. So then you have the top, and now you need to get your board to put your iPad on. So there's this sheet under here that you slip out. It's really easy to slip it out. And this one's pretty thick, like it's not very bendy, so it's very stable to put your iPad onto, which is awesome. Or if you don't have a thicker one, what I would suggest is taking a clipboard. Now what I would do, because this might not be great on your iPad, is what I would do is I would take like a hot glue gun or like a piece of cloth, and I would just put that on there like that, and then I would attach it just like so. But we're just going to be using the sheet for today. So you need to take your sheet, and you need to take your double-sided tape. Now this is pretty heavy tape.
Is that's two-sided tape?
Yeah, it's two-sided tape.
Okay.
It's the Duck brand tape.
Okay.
So I would just put it on one side like that. Snip off the edges. Same with here. Great. And now you're ready to put on your sheet. Now usually there's another spoke that comes out here, like that. But if I put it down that low, it probably wouldn't work, just because that's fairly low, like it's a lot lower than the other one. But you can test it out and try it if you want. You can do that, or it should work when you raise it up still too.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that's about the how high it should be?
Yeah. The height, it depends on what you like. Like this worked because I felt this was high enough.
Yep.
But it's probably about the same. So what you would do
Okay.
for that, you would just do the same. You just put it on the little spoke and
Right.
attach it.
And
But
just
once it's-
adjust it?
And just adjust it, yeah. But once it's there, it's there. So it just depends what you like. If you find it's not that stable, then you can do it with the spoke showing.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it might not be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But that's
the
pretty much it.
spoke she's talking about right there.
Yeah. Okay, so I have it all plugged in here. So what I've done is I've just used the dongle and I've attached it to the cable here that comes with your projector. So that's all attached and plugged in, and then it's been plugged into the wall. So that's all that there. So now you're able to go into any app that you would like. So if you wanted to, you can still go into apps like Educreations.
Mm-hmm.
You can also go into apps like Prezi through
Okay.
camera. To be
Okay.
able to use the document camera like thing, I would just go into the camera app.
So go into camera
So
app.
go into camera app,
Yeah.
and then you can hang it over like that. So it basically shows you what's going on right here.
Wow, yeah.
So
Okay.
for example, we're doing a map of Canada.
Oh, let me see. Wow.
So you can show the students. So we're learning about the different regions of Canada. So this would allow them to see A, the different regions of Canada, and B, how to color.
Yeah.
Okay, I have grade 3 students who don't always like to color neatly, so this is a great example. So I can pull student work. For example, if I had a student, Jim, I could show Jim's work and see, and the students could comment and be like, oh, Jim's coloring is so awesome, and whatnot. I can also have students come up if they're working with manipulatives like base 10 blocks, and I can ask them to show me different numbers. So like they could show me 100, and they can show me 110. So you can use base 10 blocks as well.
Perfect.
I can also do different writing and stuff under the document camera. I can do student editing where you may have wanted to make
Yeah.
an overhead before. Now it's really easy and
That's
less
great.
time-consuming. You can show students how to measure. Also under the document camera, I found this is really great for our
This
measurement
is
unit.
super. Yeah. Really good.
So,
Nice.
measuring.
Good.
Yeah, so that's that.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Laura. That's
Awesome.
fantastic.